This is Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18.
Welcome in. It is week number 3, high school football across the state of Missouri on your radio dial, 95.fm, Froggy 96, and worldwide at Froggy96online.com as we are live in Farmington, Missouri on the campus of Farmington High School where the Farmington Knights 1-1. The Jackson Indians 1-1 as well in the season come into tonight's contest tied on their record as the Jackson Indians fell last week against Vianney, 27-52 the final, winning in week number 1 against North County at home, 47-13. Farmington with their first win last week on the road at Trinity Catholic, final of 25-13. And the fans are on their feet. It is high school football. It's kickoff time as Jackson won the coin toss but elected to defer to the second half, and they put the right leg into it. Farmington fields it at the 10. Number 4, Braden Bond. And he's down. He fielded it at the 10, and he'll be brought down at the 18. Jackson's defense is all over Bond in the beginning of this one as Farmington goes on offense to start things off here in week number 3 on your radio, 95.fm, Froggy 96, and worldwide at Froggy96online.com. Our broadcast is made possible by Renee Murphy, attorney at law, along with Patsy's Furniture, Mario's Italian Eatery, Hood's Discount Home Center, and many, many more. As the Farmington Knights and Bame lines up. 3 to the wide right. He looks off to the sideline again. He had his play set and he's going to check. He's got 2 wide right, Bond on his left side, and 1 wide receiver out to the near left. Shot clock, or the play clock, down to 7, and he takes the snap. Hands off to Bond. Bond around the right side up to the 25, and he's going to be down around the 26-yard line. Braden Bond in on the carry. In on the tackle, Trey Forbes for the Jackson Indians. 11:39 counting in the first quarter. No score here at Farmington on 95.9 FM. Farmington on defense. They lost the coin toss. Jackson won it and elected to defer for the kickoff in the second half. Farmington is playing on their own 26-yard line. It's a 2nd down and 3. Bame takes a snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it up the right side near his own sideline, and he's got enough for the Farmington first down. In on the tackle, Versman for Jackson. It's a first down Farmington, and it comes with 11:18 to play here in the first. No score. Thanks for joining us. Coming up at halftime, your chance to win and win big. This week we got Branding Iron Barbecue and Smokes Pub and Grill. Your chance to win a couple of gift certificates coming up at the half. I'll tell you more about it. No huddle offense for Farmington. Bond on the right side. Bame hands off the ball, and Bond's going to get caught in the backfield by 3 defensemen for Jackson, and he's going to get a loss of 3 on the play. In on the tackle, number 74, Preston Hoback, along with number 61, Chris Collier. So it'll be a 2nd down, 13 situation, or 14 situation for Farmington, now playing on the 30-yard line. Bame looks off to the sideline again. Bond will go from his right to his left. 2 wide receivers spread each side to the near to the left. Defense sets up in the nickel formation as a real quick screen pass goes to number 48. That is Trevor Keith, and Keith will get a little bit of a forward progress. He caught the ball right in the center of the field, right at the 38-yard line, turned for a couple more yards before he's brought down. So it'll be a 3rd down and 3 to go. Farmington on the 41. 3rd down, they've got to convert here to keep this opening drive alive for Farmington here as they look off to the offense again. This no-huddle offense can sometimes be confusing, so they'll double check off to the right as the Farmington Knights travel left to right on your radio dial. 3rd and 3. Bame's going to get caught in the back, and he is down. Bame got in trouble. Bond tried to save him, and when he did, he took him down in the process. It was a loss of about 7. And it's a 4th and 11. Farmington brings out the punt team. 9:28 to play here in the opening quarter, no score. Farmington's going to have to punt it away as back to kick it. Number 6, Brendan Ferris. Ferris will have the job of putting the leg into it. 2 back to receive for the Indians. No score here at Farmington. Ferris puts the right leg into it. It's a spiral. It goes a long 40 yards and then takes a bounce right into number 10. Jackson fielded it at the 35. And a good return, but a flag in on the play after the whistle was blown. In on the return, number 10, Ty Selzer, as he'll get it all the way up to the 46-yard line. So a 16-yard return for Selzer. Flag on the play came after the whistle, so wait to see the official call. Looks like it's on Jackson as the defense starts to, or the offense starts to back it up. A block on Jackson in the back, and it's a first down for the Indians. They would have had it at the 46-yard line, but they're going to move the chains. So Jackson in poor position after they had a good return. They'll have to play it at their 37-yard line. 10-yard penalty. Block in the back on the Indians. No score here in Farmington. Our broadcast made possible by Patsy's Furniture, Mario's Italian Eatery, along with Hood's Discount Home Center. As Jackson on offense for the first time tonight, the quarterback takes the snap. Long pass in the middle. Man with the open ball, caught it at the 50, and he's down at the Farmington 45. In on the play, number 19, Davis. The quarterback, number 6, Dante Vandeven. As the no-huddle Jackson offense now getting on the line. Playing at the 45 of Farmington. A quick pass going to the right side intended for B.J. Hewer. And it was an incomplete pass. Stops the clock. 8:47 to play in the first quarter. No score. Hoyer, the intended receiver, here on the near side. Incomplete pass from Vandeven. Puts a man in motion. Vandeven's going to hand off to that man in motion. Number 31, LaShawn Dean. Dean down at the 32-yard line, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at the 31. Brickell in on the defense for Farmington. It'll be a 1st and 10. Indians deep in Farmington territory, playing on the night 31-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Plenty of time on the play clock. 8:41 to play first quarter. Vandeven takes the snap, looks to pass. He fakes it. He's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it right up the middle. He finds a little opposition, and Farmington is going to take him down in on the tackle, number 34, Trent Weidman. Weidman in on the tackle for the Knights, and he was the only man in between Vandeven, another 20 yards. It'll be a 2nd down and 4 to go for the Jackson Indians. No score here from Farmington. On your radio, 95.FM. Vandeven has 2 wide each side. He's got 3 wide to his right, looks to pass. This time, Weidman's got it in the air. Interception, Farmington. The intended receiver, number 5, Taylor Henson. And Vandeven undershot him right into the hands of Weidman. So Knights take over, but they're deep down in their own territory on their own 6-yard line. Big break for Farmington, as the Indians had all kinds of playing room there as they were progressing that drive with intentions to score quickly. And that's something that Farmington's defense is going to have to work on. So it's a 1st down and 10. Farmington on their 6 after Weidman's interception on the last play. No score here at Farmington. 14 on the play clock, 8:05 to play in the first quarter. Bame lines up, Duncan to his right, 2 wide receivers each side. He takes the snap, and the ball's on the ground. Ball on the ground, and we'll see if Farmington recovers it. I think that Duncan fell on it, and I think he's going to be okay on this one. Not a way you want to start off, especially on your own 6-yard line. A scary moment for Farmington fans as the ball on the turf. It'll be a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. Farmington now on the 4. As Bame will have to take the snap in his own end zone. He's got Duncan to his right, 2 wide to each side. And he'll move Duncan to the left now. 11 on the play clock, 7:32 in the first quarter. Bame down to 6 seconds in the play. He takes the snap. He almost lost that one too. He's going to get sacked in the back. And a safety on Farmington. Not what you want to see if you're a Knight fan, folks. 2 bad snaps in a row, and that will cost you a safety for Farmington after the defense pulled off their game. Weidman pulled down the interception. The offense couldn't get out of the end zone. So it's 2-0 after the safety, and we'll be back here at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field, in just 30 seconds.
Wrapped well and done right, my kind of store. They sell the kind of shoes and boots that I'm looking for. I know they're gonna fit right and have a lot of style. They're gonna feel so out of sight and last a long, long while. For the best shoes and boots, it's plain to see, craft well and done right works for me.
Back at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School on your radio 95.FM. Farmington's defense and Weidman, number 34, Trent Weidman, pulled down the interception off of Jackson's offensive drive, the first one we saw of the evening. But the offense for Farmington couldn't get it out of their own own territory, and Jackson's defense pressured into the end zone for a safety. It's 2-0 Indians as we're in the first quarter with 7:23 to play. As a bad break for Farmington fans, as kicking it away for Farmington, number 20, Braden Kraus. Kraus puts the leg into it. It's a long drive, going to be fielded at the 31. Jackson's going to get it across the 40, 45, and then down around the 48-yard line. In on the return, number 19, Davis. So the Indians have a chance on offense again, and we'll see if they can control this offensive drive. Don't forget, you can tune in right now, AM 1450. Fredericktown Black Cats in Park Hills taking on the Central Rebels. Dave Ward with the live play-by-play on AM 1450. And on 107.1 The Zone, North County Raiders in week number 3, coming off a loss last week against Central, are in DeSoto. You can hear that again on 107.1 The Zone. Davis takes the carry. He took it from the left side, had to drive up the middle. He's going to get about 3 on the play. Cluckett on the defense for Farmington makes the stop. Second down, 7 to go. Jackson playing on the Farmington 48-yard line with 6:58 to play here in the first quarter. It's 2-0 Jackson. Van Dieven goes to the right side. Davis, and he's going to be nearly tackled. Farmington misses 2 tackles. Finally in on the tackle is Trent Weidman. Dominique Davis in on the pass completion, but he ends up losing about a yard. So it'll be a 3rd down and 8. Now on the 49-yard line of Farmington as Jackson takes the snap. Van Dieven will keep it. He'll go to the near side, and then down on the tackle, number 47, Garrett Duncan in on the tackle. So Van Dieven's not going to get anywhere that time. He picks up about 6 on the play. 4th down and 2 to go. We'll see if the Indians and the offense want to try to keep this alive. They're up 2-0 after the safety on Farmington here in the first quarter. They'll see if they can make things happen. Van Dieven fakes the handoff. He's going to look for his 2 yards. I believe he's got it. He's got a little bit of room. Now he's got to get him down. He's down to the 30. Drug out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Van Dieven with the quarterback keeper got the first down and some yardage to play with. It's a 1st and 10 Jackson. Down in the Farmington 27. Van Dieven takes a snap, looks to pass. Long pass, it's going to go right over the top of his intended receiver, number 5. And that was, again, Taylor Henson. Henson was the intended receiver when he was picked off by Trent Weidman in the last possession. 5:54 to play, first quarter, 2-0 Jackson. After the safety on the Farmington Knights, it's a 2nd down, 10 to go. Playing on the Farmington 27-yard line. Van Dieven takes the snap, looks to pass once again. He's looking to his left, goes right down center, and making the catch, number 27, Ben Motti. And Motti was met by Weidman. When he made the catch, it was all but over. Weidman had him wrapped up by the knees, and although he picked up about 7 on the play, it'll be a 3rd and 3. Jackson now playing on the Farmington 20-yard line. Van Dieven takes the snap, goes left side, and the pass incomplete. Intended for number 27 again. That'd be Monty, and Monty couldn't come up with it that time, so it'll be a 4th down now and 3 to go. Jackson trying to keep the drive alive, and on their last 4th down, they converted for a 1st down and then some. So we'll see what Van Dieven and the Indians want to do again. Don't you know, Farmington's nervous on this side, and almost looks like Farmington jumped the line, but no flag in the play. A 4th and 3. Jackson on the Farmington 20. Van Dieven takes the snap, He goes right side, and he's going to get the first down, and then about a couple of inches, he stepped just outside in front of the down marker, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Indians. Jackson Indians and their offensive drive are well endowed here in the first quarter, as Farmington's defense nowhere near set, and a whistle, timeout Farmington. As Jackson was set ready to make the play, Farmington was still scrambling on defense. So Farmington Knights timeout, and it comes with 5:20 to play here in the first quarter. 2-0 Jackson. We're back in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
The new generation, Hoods Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
we've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less
At the new generation, Hoods Discount Home Center.
Welcome back. Farmington had to take the timeout as Jackson just converted on a 4th and 3. Down at the Farmington 15, well in scoring position. And with a 2-0 lead here in the first quarter after the Farmington safety, Jackson Indians looking to put some more points on the board here in the first quarter. On your radio, 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for joining us. Remember, you can listen to some ongoing games on our other Dawkins broadcast group of stations. Currently in progress, Fredericktown at Park Hill Central will get you some updates as they become available. Dave Ward with the live play-by-play on AM 1450 and FM 103.9. North County Raiders, after a loss at home last week against Park Hill Central, hit the road in week number 3, taking on the DeSoto Dragons. Eric Adams got the live play-by-play, 107.1 The Zone. We'll get some updates as well on that. Here in Farmington, 2-0 Jackson Indians over the Farmington Knights on their home turf after Farmington failed to get out of the end zone and committed the safety. Jackson playing on offense on the Farmington 15, and they've got a 1st down and 10 after the timeout on Farmington. Van even looks to take the snap. He has Davis on his right side. He's going to go way out there to the right sideline, though. Starzinger takes the completed pass, but he actually loses 2 yards on the play. A little wide out pass to Starzinger was complete, but he couldn't get any forward progress. It's a 2nd down and 10. And an update, North County 7, DeSoto nothing. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone. As Vanderveer hands off to Davis. Davis around the left side, and he's going to be brought down hard. And on the tackle, Duncan. Davis in on the carry, and then Garrett Duncan was all over him and said, no, sir. So it'll be a 3rd now as Davis picked up about 3. It'll be a 3rd down, 7 to go. Indians on the Farmington 13, they can get a 1st down around the 5-yard line. Van even takes a snap, goes left side, finds Davis. Davis is going to be pushed out of bounds. And on the tackle, Nicholas Greco in on the tackle, pushing Davis out of bounds and saving Farmington, but it's a 1st and goal as Davis got down below the 5-yard line. So it's all but the Indians' chance here. If they can't convert, it'll say a lot about the Farmington Knights defense. This is where you're tested to the max. Van even looked like he was going to fake the snap. He'll go right up into the end zone for the touchdown. Dante Vandeven into the end zone for the touchdown, and it comes with 4:07 to play here in the first quarter. Vandeven with the quarterback keeper into the end zone. Makes it now 8-0, waiting the extra point. Jackson Indians kicker Ty Crowden will put the leg into it. There to make the hold will be Taylor Hinson. And a flag on the play as a penalty, I believe, is going to be on Jackson. We'll see where the penalty lies on scrimmage. We saw the flags fly as the ball was snapped. The offsides is on Farmington's defense. They drew off the offense, and so Farmington will commit the penalty. It'll be half the distance to the goal. Henson will reposition. And there to make the kick, Ty Crowden. Roll the clock. The snap is there. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it is good. 9-0 your score. Jackson Indians over the Farmington Knights, and it comes with 4:07 to play in the first quarter. We're back in 60 seconds for the kickoff on 95.9 FM.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough. You'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome back here on a Friday night, week number 3. Jackson Indians up 9-0 over the Farmington Knights as we await the kickoff from number 20, Ty Crowden, and he puts the right leg into it. Back to receive is Smith and Bond. Bond's going to field it at the 9. Bond taking some blocks. He'll go right up the middle. He looks like he's got a little running room, but then he's going to be brought down at the Farmington 26-yard line. Mark it to 27. Dean on the tackle for Jackson. 4:01 to play here in the first quarter. 9-0 Jackson after the safety here in the first quarter committed by Farmington. Then Jackson's offense marched down deep into the Farmington end zone as Van Dieven took the last 3 yards in for himself as he's the quarterback for Jackson. As Farmington back on offense, Boehm lines up with Bond on his left side. He's got 3 wideouts to the right, 1 to the near side on the left. He'll check his play again. 12 seconds on the play clock. He'll take the kneel. He'll take the snap, excuse me. He looked like he faked the handoff to Bond, and it was a poor fake because Jackson's defense called the bluff and got him in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 2 for Bain, and the Farmington Knights will back it up. 2nd down and 12. Farmington now on the 24-yard line. Bain lines up, Bond on his right side, 2 wideouts to each side, and here we go again, looking out to the sideline as they'll change the play, move Bond to the left. Still 2 wide receivers each side, 8 seconds on the play clock, 3:20 on the game clock. Bain fakes it again. He's going to keep it up the center, and he's going to get a little running room. The line will push, and he'll get some pretty good forward progress there. Bain will keep it. In on the tackle for Jackson, number 28, Isaacson. It'll be a gain of about 9 for Farmington. It'll be a 3rd and 3. 16 on the play clock as Boehm had the play, and then again for the 3rd time we see him looking to the sideline trying to get the right play figured out. They're just changing it up last minute each time. It's not that they don't know what they're doing. Boehm takes a snap, goes near side. Number 48 on the catch, Trevor Keith, and a flag on the play over on the 40-yard line in front of the Farmington sideline. Trevor Keith made the quick 2-yard completion. In on the tackle, number 34, Bo Brady for Jackson. Looks like it could be a face mask on the Indians. We'll wait for the official call as Jackson starts to back it up. As Trevor Keith made the catch on the Farmington sideline, and we'll wait the official call, and we do see a face mask. Personal foul, face mask on Jackson. It'll be a 15-yard penalty. Big break for Farmington fans, as that puts you across the 50 down into Jackson territory now. Farmington on the Indian 45. It's a 1st and 10 Knights, down 9-0, 2:38 to play first quarter. On your radio, 95.FM, our broadcast is made possible in part by Cozine Memorial Chapel, Kraft Wool and Dunright Shoes and Boots, Crystal Heating and Cooling, and Farmington Building Supply. Bame looks to the sideline again. 3 wide to the left, 1 near to the right. Hands off to Bame, but he keeps it. Or Bond, excuse me. Bame thought he was going to hand off to Bond, and then he kept it for himself and got tackled in the process. A loss of 2 for the Knights. Puts him back on the 47. Jackson's defense is all over this Farmington offense right now. Farmington just getting a break on a penalty there after a face mask. And every time we've seen Farmington's no-huddle offense here in this offensive drive go from a quick-moving offense to a checking for 2 or 3 times. Bame takes a snap, looks to pass. He's going to be pressured in the pocket. He's got to keep it for himself to the near side, down at the 43. Bame will pick up about 4. Be a 3rd down and 8. Minute 19 to play, first quarter. 9-0 Jackson on top of the Knights. Update, North County is over DeSoto. 14-0 the score from North County. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone. 3rd and 7. Farmington Knights down on the 43-yard line. As Bame looks to the sideline again, he's got 3 wide receivers out to the right side. 1 near side to the left. Bond on his left side, and a bad snap. He has to pick it up, and he's going to get tackled in the process. Bame never threw it away, and there to make him pay for it. Ethan Isaacson was all over him. And Farmington will have to punt it away for the 2nd time tonight. Brendan Ferris will punt it away for the Knights after Farmington's offense couldn't get any more forward progress. And this could be a sad sign of the way the night will go if Farmington doesn't make some changes on offense. Ferris will put the leg into it. It'll come down to the Jackson 20. It'll take a little bounce, and Farmington will stop it on the 21-yard line. Jackson's offense comes back onto the field, and with 10 seconds here in the first quarter, it's 9-0. On your radio, 95.9 FM, Froggy 96, and worldwide at froggy96online.com. 9-0 here in Farmington. 14-0, North County on the road to take on the DeSoto Dragons. That game again in progress on 107.1 The Zone. You can tune in with Eric Apnett. As Van Even, he'll make the pass completed to Henson, and Henson gets enough for the first down and then some. Taylor Henson in on the pass completion right in the middle of the field. He caught it for about a 8-yard pass and then moved it about another 5 yards. It's a first down for Jackson on the Jackson 35-yard line. That'll end the first quarter. Your score after 1, 9-0. Jackson over Farmington. 12 minutes coming up in the second quarter, and we'll be back to give you more right after this 60-second timeout.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station, for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Welcome back. It's Friday Night Football live on 95.9 FM, Froggy 96. After the first quarter, Jackson leads 9-0. Indians on offense are playing on the 35-yard line. Van Even takes a snap, looks to pass, goes down deep, but over his intended receiver, number 31. That was Dean, LaShawn Dean, and on the incomplete pass as it was intended to go down, and if he'd have made the catch, he'd have got it. A pass completion of about 30 yards. Luckily for Farmington fans, Van Even well overshot him by about 5 yards. So it's a 2nd down and 10. Jackson on their own 35. Van Even takes a snap, fakes a pass, gets pressure to the pocket. He's going to have to run it himself, and he's got some room to do so. There to make the tackle, though, number 86, Hunter Corcoran. He'll bring down Van Even just short of the 1st down. Looks like it may need measurement. It's going to be short by just a few feet. The officials will look as all 4 in the center. We'll get the other side judged, and it looks like it'll be a 3rd down and inches. Park Hill Central up 7-0 over the Fredericktown Black Cats at home. That game in progress on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix. As we'll pause for an official timeout for measurement. They're not really sure about this one. Get out the trusty binoculars here, and I'll tell you before they can here. As they'll stretch the chain. And it is short. Short by 1 foot, exactly. It'll be a 3rd down and a foot to go. So Jackson will have to overcome this huge gap of 1 foot for their 1st down, as they're playing on their own 45-yard line. 11:43 and counting. As the ball on the ground, and I think Jackson was able to fall on it. Let's see who's on the bottom of the pile, and I believe it's Jackson. I think Van Even was able to fall back on it. Bad snap, and we'll wait to see. In fact, Van Even did fall back on the ball, so a lucky break for Jackson. Tough for Farmington. Knights fans were looking for, hopefully, a fumble. 11:17 to play 1st quarter, as that was a loss on the play. Instead of that 3rd down and a foot, it's now a 4th and 3. Van Even and a flag on the play. Pass completed to Davis, and there to drop him on the sideline quick. Number 78, Noah Patterson, and number 79, Johnny Barton. Flag on the play. It came right after the snap before the ball was in the air, so we'll wait to see the flag. It came from the backside. Could be a hold on Jackson. False start. So it is an illegal procedure on Jackson. Farmington declines. Knights take over on downs. Again, an illegal procedure on Jackson. Farmington declines the penalty. Farmington takes over on downs. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Knights, playing well into Jackson territory. Good place to take over. And an update, Park Hill Central 7-0 over Fredericktown. That game on AM 1450. And North County up 21-0 over DeSoto. And that game in progress on 107.1 The Zone. So Farmington on offense, playing at the Jackson 44-yard line. As the handoff went to Duncan, and the Jackson line was there to hold and push Duncan back. Garrett Duncan took the handoff from Bame, and he tried to go straight up the center of the Jackson defense. Jackson's lineman. Collier up the middle, and along with Kezer, all said no. Push Duncan back, so it'll be a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Farmington at the Jackson Indian 45-yard line, and they'll look to the sideline and reset. Bame's got Duncan to his right. 2 wide receivers or 3 to the right, 1 to the left, as they barely got that one off before the play clock was over. Flagging on the play, there to make the catch was number 5, DJ Hardy. Hardy barely got across the line of scrimmage, though. 10:16 to play 2nd quarter. It is 9-0 Jackson. Flag on the play. It's a face mask. This is the 2nd time Jackson has had to contend with this tonight. By the way, a good showing of sportsmanship for Jackson, making the nearly 55-minute drive, or about an hour, depending on which way you take, from Jackson, Missouri. The visiting stands, which used to be the home side of Farmington, nearly at capacity. Well over 100-plus fans for Jackson in attendance tonight. Jackson in their traveling uniforms, white pants, white jersey, Red numbering, red helmets, trimmed in black. 2nd down and 5 after the face mask penalty on Jackson. Pass completed to Hardy again. He's going to pick up about 3. Hardy took a real quick screen pass up around the 44-yard line and then turned for a couple more. Excuse me, the 34-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down, 2nd to go. Farmington Knights on the offense. 9:34 to play here before halftime. Bain takes a snap, hands off to Duncan. Duncan drives to the 1st down, and we'll wait to see if he gets it. He had to lower his waist and put his helmet through the Jackson Indian defense. And it is a 1st down for the Knights. 9:24 to play here before halftime. Bain looks to the sideline again. 2 wides to each side. Duncan on his right side. As Duncan now shifts to the left. You'll see this a lot as now the Indian defense will shift right. And Bain went to hand it off to Duncan. There to call the bluff was Jackson. Preston Boback in on the tackle for Jackson. Bain now has lost 2 yards in the carry. Park Hill Central 13, Fredericktown nothing. That game in progress on AM 1450 as Park Hill's at home tonight, welcoming in the Fredericktown Black Cats. Dave Ward with the live play-by-play on AM 1450, currently in progress. Again, Park Hill Central is up 13-0 over the Fredericktown Black Cats. Duncan takes the handoff from Bain. He'll try to angle left up the near side, and it won't happen. He'll be stopped hard in a gain of about 1. 3rd down and 11 for the Knights. Knights are having some really hard time getting any kind of progress here on offense. As it's now a 3rd down and 11. Bain puts a man in motion. That'll be Hardy. He'll roll right side. He's got to get it off fast, and he throws it out of bounds. Had no open receivers. A lot of pressure by Jackson's defense, and they'll push him right to the sideline. He was flushed out of the pocket quickly before he could get anything set. Incomplete pass brings up a 4th and 11. And we don't see the punting team in for Farmington. Looks like they know they've got to go for it to keep something going. They're playing on the Indian 34-yard line. Bain looks off to the side. He's got 3 wide receivers here to the right, 1 to the left. Duncan's on his left side. Bain looks to take the snap. He calls out the play for the 3rd time. Down to 7 seconds on the play clock. And Bain takes the snap. Looks to pass. He'll be rushed. He's going to be rushed quickly. He's got to fire fast and nearly over the top. Almost intercepted. Intended for number 12. That was Connor Forsyth. Forsyth did a great job of trying to break up the pass. He knew he wasn't going to make it. He hit the ball as hard as he could to try to keep it away from the Jackson Indians. He was covered 3-1. So turnover on downs. Jackson Indians take over with 7:39 to play before halftime. 1st and 10 Indians on the Indian 34-yard line. Our broadcast is made possible in part by Clark Power Service of Perryville, Brayler's Tire Company, Highway 67 south of Farmington as Jackson takes a snap. Handoff from Van Dieven. In the back, it's going to be number 26, Garrett Miller up the middle. Miller will get about 6 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 4 for the Indians. Jackson on their own 41-yard line. Van Dieven with 3 wides to the left, 1 to the far right. Takes the snap, looks to pass. No pressure, he'll get tackled eventually. Long pass intended, and it bobbled out of the hands of number 19. Dominique Davis had his hands all over it, couldn't quite control it. Dominique Davis would have had his completed pass and some running room as he was tailed by 3 yards by Farmington's defense. A lucky break for Farmington because that was all Jackson needed for an open run to the end zone. 3rd and 3. Jackson on their 41-yard line. Farmington makes the adjustments on defense. Jackson puts a man in motion. Van Dieven will put it to the man in motion. A flag in the backfield. In on the carry, number 27, Ben Motter, or Maudie. Maudie way down. He's going to pick up about 15, but we'll wait for the flag. Maudie went for 13 yards. We'll wait to see the official call as the flag came from behind the Jackson offense. The penalty is on Jackson. Holding on the offense. It'll bring up a third down now and 11. So no first down. Wave it off as Maudie had about 13 yards on that completed run. And now it's a 3rd and 11. Jackson playing on the 33-yard line. Van Dieven looks into the sideline, takes the next play. He's got 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the far right. Takes the snap. He'll keep it for himself. He'll take a few blocks and then be triple teamed by Farmington's defense. And on the tackle, number 59, Jacob Taylor, number 62, Jacob Cluck, and Garrett Duncan on the sack for Farmington, as they were there to meet Van Dieven quickly. It's a 4th down and 9 to go. As it looks like Indians are going to have to punt it away for the first time of the night. Van Dieven will put the punt into it. It's a high end-over-end kick that's going to be fielded at around the 34-yard line and fielded by Jackson at the 39. So Farmington takes over the ball on their own 40-yard line, and it comes with 6:20 to play here before halftime. 9-0 your score. Jackson on top of the Farmington Knights here on week number 3 of high school football across the state of Missouri. Update from DeSoto, North County leading 21-6. The Raiders, beat out last week by Park Hill Central on their own turf, are doing good things tonight, visiting DeSoto. That game again currently in progress on 107.1 The Zone. Again, North County leads at 21-6. You can listen to the game live on 107.1 FM The Zone or worldwide at thezonerocks.com. Don't forget, folks, you can download the TuneIn Radio app for your smartphone and listen to our games live from your smart device. It's free. Download it for your Android, iPhone, BlackBerry, iPad, iPod. Listen to us where available. The TuneIn Radio app. Download it free from the App Store today and then search for any of the Dawkins broadcast group of stations and listen in to tonight's games. Again, North County leading 21-6 over DeSoto at the Dragons' home field. Also an update from Park Hills. The Black Cats trail 13-0 Central over Fredericktown. That game currently in progress. Dave Ward with the play-by-play on AM 1450. I'm Aaron Cox, live in Farmington, Missouri on 95.9 FM. 6:20 to play before the half. Farmington takes over after the Indians had to punt it away, and it's a 1st and 10. Knights on the 40. Long pass comes, and there to try to make the catch. Quinn McIntosh turned, and he had outrun the ball. McIntosh had the afterburners on and was leading the ball well in front of where Boehm had thrown it. Luckily, his defender was in front of him. Never want to underthrow your intended receiver. Second and 10 now. Farmington on the 40. Payne looks to the sideline. 14 on the play clock. He'll get the offensive play. 2 wide receivers each side. He'll keep the snap, and then he's going to get pommeled for a loss. There to wrap him up, number 74, Preston Hoback. As Hoback jumped right off the line and saw Boehm coming. And a loss of 2 for Farmington. Knights not seeing any progress on this drive. It's a 3rd down and 12 now. Farmington playing on the 38-yard line. Join us at halftime. Your chance to win a gift certificate to the Branding Iron Barbecue Company and a Spokes Pub and Grill. That's coming up at our halftime in 5.5 minutes. Farmington offense set. Boehm takes a snap. Screen pass. Really quickly goes to Bond. Bond up across the 40 to the 43, and that's where he's going to be brought down. Counting in on the defensive tackle for Jackson. It's a 4th down and 6. Farmington's punt team comes in. Ferris will punt it away. A light northerly wind blows the American flag off to the west here at Farmington's Hale Memorial Stadium and Jack Richardson Field. Ferris will take it. An end-over-end kick will come down at the 30, take a Farmington bounce to the 25, and then roll across the 20 and stop shy right around the 15-yard line. So a good bounce of an extra 15 yards there for Farmington. Jackson will get a 1st and 10 at their own 15. It comes with 4:43 to play before the half. 9-0 your score. Games in progress on 107.1 The Zone, Park Hill Central. As we have updates coming across the scoreboard this afternoon and evening. Join us at halftime. Coming up, your chance to win some pretty good eats. Davis takes a snap. Excuse me, that'll be number 26. Garrett Miller, he's got some running room down to the 50, 40, 30, 20. Miller across the 15 and into the end zone. Diving at the last second was number 86, Hunter Corcoran. But a wide open Miller will take it for 85 yards. Not sure what happened, because when I first looked down, it looked like Farmington had the tackle made, but he kept the feet moving, and that's what you got to do in this game, folks. Keep the feet moving, pump, pump, pump. Get out of your situation, and chances are you'll have a little bit more room, and he had a lot of it. So with 4:29 to play, the snap was there. The extra point running in the back is Taylor. Taylor Hinton in for the 2-point conversion. A bad snap. The man holding the ball had to pick it up. He ran it from the far right, turned and trotted 20 yards, and then angled up for the extra 2 points. A good way to get out of a bad situation. 4:29 to play in the second quarter. The 2-point conversion makes it 17-0. And we'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
The new generation, Hoods Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
We've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new
Generation, Hoods Discount Home Center.
And we're back for the kickoff on 95.9 FM, Froggy 96, after an 85-yard run by a very young, or actually a senior, Garrett Miller. 85 yards into the end zone, and then a bad snap on the extra point. Henson, the hold man, would run it in for a 2-point conversion. 4:29 to play here before halftime. 17-0 the score. As Jackson, they do an interesting play here as they kick it off. They'll all run towards it like they're going to catch Farmington off guard. They'll wait to see if they are going to get a chance, and then they'll try it again. End over end kick, going to go over the head and into the end zone. Trying to field it was Chris Smith, but he didn't put a hand on it. It'll roll out of the end zone to the back, and then Farmington will set it up at the 20-yard line. Thanks for joining us on the radio and online. 95.FM, Froggy 96, and Froggy96online.com. Aaron Cox on your radio on this Friday evening. Bottom of the second, St. Louis and Seattle, no score. Here in Farmington, it's 17-0 Jackson. Farmington having a tough break in the first half. Boehm takes the handoff and gives it to Garrett Duncan, but Duncan's not going to find any running room. He's going to be brought back. No loss. Looks like they're going to lose about 2 feet on the play, so it'll be a 2nd down and 10 still. 2nd and 10, Farmington. Playing on their own 20-yard line. Knights look off to the sideline for the next play, and they've got to get something working on offense because I see the same play over and over again, and Jackson's defense has very well figured this out. It's a same type of play over and over, and just like that, Boehm handed it off again to Duncan. Duncan was then pushed back for a loss of 3. Farmington does a variation of wide receivers to each side, sometimes 3 to the right, 2 to the left, alternating 2 right, 2 left. Running back lined up to the quarterbacks, either right or left. They'll reposition, and just like that, like clockwork, Farmington looks off to the sideline. Duncan stays on Boehm's left side, and Boehm takes the snap. He'll flush out right side. Pass play completed. Number 12, Connor Forsyth in front of the Farmington sideline. Forsyth will catch it and go out of bounds at the Farmington 32. It's a first down for the Knights. Got him out of some trouble and keeps this drive alive for now, down 17-0 before halftime. 3:04 to play here in this ball game. Before the half, 1st and 10, Knights on their own 32. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Duncan. Duncan finds a line that's just in not having any luck penetrating this Jackson defensive line tonight. Every once in a while, they'll break 5 to 7 yards, but they haven't made more than a 10-yard run through the middle of the line tonight. Second and 8, Farmington. Boehm takes a snap, runs to his right, pass, and nearly intercepted off the fingers of number 48, Trevor Keith. He had the fingers on it. The ball was in the air and trying to make the play. A diving effort by number 20, Ty Crowden. Just couldn't quite get it off of the ground before it was a dead ball. So incomplete pass brings up a 3rd down and 8 now to go. 2:29 to play before halftime. It's 17-0 Jackson Indians over the Farmington Knights here on Farmington's home turf. Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School. On your radio 95.fm and worldwide at froggy96online.com. Friday Night Football, week number 3. Jackson putting a lot of pressure. They're going to rush on this one. Boehm takes a snap, long pass play, out of bounds, intended receiver, not even close. Trevor Keith, and I think they're going to be called a 4th down and 8 now. Jackson's defense giving Farmington a run for their money tonight. A conference team that you need to beat. This is a type of game that will tell you somewhat how a season will progress. Winning on the road last week against Trinity Catholic is a milestone in comparison to what the Knights are up to tonight. Nice snap and a high end-over-end kick. Going to come down at the Jackson 45 and take a Farmington bounce to the 39, and then Farmington will down it there. Brendan Ferris put the leg into it. A long, high end-over-end kick about as tall as the light stands here. 17-0, 2:13 to play before halftime. Coming up at the half, your chance to play and win some of our gift certificates to the Branding Iron Barbecue Company and Spokes Pub and Grill. It's rolling good times at Spokes Pub and Grill. Stop by and see them. Thanks for joining us for Friday Night Football. Games going on across the area. I'll bring you updates here in a minute. We're getting scores updated constantly. Van Even keeps his own snap. He rolls right. He's in front of the Farmington sideline and gets down to the Farmington, or his own 48-yard line. Couldn't cross the 50. He'll gain 9 on the play. Hewitt on the defensive tackle for Farmington, pushing him out of bounds. 2nd down and a yard to go. Wide receivers, 3 to the left. Handoff goes to number 19, Davis. Davis goes and angles here to the left side. He's at the 40, to the 30, 25, 20. Davis out at the 15. There to make the tackle, number 54, Aaron Mays. And he was the last man in line because Davis had the yellow end zone in sight. Farmington across it, and he wanted it. Pushed out of bounds at the Farmington 15, a 1st and 10 for Jackson. A minute 36 to play here Farmington has got to hold on defense if they have a chance in this contest tonight. Van Dieven takes the snap. He'll fake. He'll roll, almost trip. And then it looks like Weidman will start the pile and progress to about 6 men to take down Van Dieven. Van Dieven will pick up about 5 on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 5 at the Farmington 10-yard line. A minute 15 as the Farmington Knights will get the ball. Jackson deferred to the second half, so they will take over. A real quick screen pass intended for number 19. That would be Davis. Van Dieven tried to catch Farmington off guard as Davis came from the right side, angled in and cut across the front of the end zone. A real quick screen pass intended for Davis. He hit him at his feet, undershot him by about a couple yards. He thought he was going to come in a little bit closer. Again, it's a 3rd and 5, Farmington. And Jackson's on the Farmington 10-yard line. Jackson can get a first down at the 5, though. And a timeout, Farmington, and it comes with a minute 3 to play here before halftime. 17-0 your score. A minute 3 to play before the half. We're back in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM. Hello. Any more updates back there by chance? For all your rental needs, Grand Rental Station. Back at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School, week number 3. Under the Friday Night Lights on your radio 95.9 FM, Froggy 96. I'm Aaron Cox. A minute 3 to play before halftime. It's 17-0, and the Knights are trying to hold on defense as the Indians, down on their 10-yard line, have a 3rd and 5. They can get a first down at the Farmington 5-yard line. And Jackson trying to answer again before they head to the locker room. They defer to the second half, so they will receive to begin the second half. Van Dieven hands off to Miller. I think that's Miller. Angling near side and stepping into the end zone. No touchdown. He went out of bounds, though. Miller on the carry. He gained a total of about 8. First down on the Farmington 2-yard line. A 1st and goal, so this is all but easy for Jackson, as it's looked pretty easy all night long. Van Dieven fakes a pass that he tried to fire in really quickly. Little high for his intended target, number 11, B.J. Hewer, and incomplete pass will stop the clock at 52 seconds. $17-0. 52 seconds for the half. 2nd and goal. As Farmington jumping the line, no flag on the play. As Jackson will set again. Van Dieven takes the snap. Looks like he's going to try to hold it for himself. Into the end zone for the touchdown. The quarterback keeper, Dante Van Dieven, his 2nd of the night. And it comes with just 48 seconds to play before halftime. Van Dieven picking up his 2nd. And we wait the extra point. The last time Jackson had to attempt the extra point, a bad snap was made into a saving grace as Taylor Henson, the hold man, bobbled the hold and then picked it up for the 2-point conversion. This time he's got it. And number 20, Crowder, put his leg into it. And the point is good. 24-0. Jackson on top of Farmington. 48 seconds before halftime. We're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Hi folks, this is Mike from Brayler's Tire in Farmington. Let's face it, in this area it's hard to find somewhere to get an alignment done. Well, that just isn't the case anymore. Brayler's Tire is now your alignment headquarters. We can align anything from a tractor trailer to a compact car. Stop by and see us for an appointment or give us a call at 756-8383. Brayler Tire, just south of Farmington on Highway 67.
Big wheels rolling, moving on.
And back after the touchdown by Van Dieven, his 2nd of the night. And the extra point by Crowder good makes it Jackson 24, Farmington nothing. 48 seconds to play before halftime. Kicking it off for Jackson, number 20, Ty Crowden, As Jackson, they'll do a little onside kick, fielded and then dropped, and I believe Jackson recovered it. The up man, number 59, Jacob Taylor, thought he had it, and Jackson fell on it. Jacob Taylor, the first man in position for Farmington, thought he had it and then was plowed and the ball came loose. So a tough break for Farmington here tonight after the onside kick recovery by Jackson. So Farmington doesn't even get a chance to go on offense as the defense has to quickly come back on the field. Farmington's Black Knight Marching Band and Color Guard take the end zones as they'll be performing at halftime. Not sure what the officials are talking about, but we'll wait to see. .48 seconds to play before the half. It is Jackson ball. Join us at halftime. Your chance to play and win a Branding Iron barbecue gift certificate along with Spokes Pub and Grill, sponsoring our halftime. Got an update. North County on the road to take on the DeSoto Dragons as North County was up by 3 possessions, and DeSoto making a quick answer to that. The score now 21-14. North County still holds a 1-possession lead as they were up 21-0 at one point in that ball game. That game in progress live on our affiliate station, 107.1 The Zone. Again, that's 107.1 FM The Zone. Eric Atnip with your live play-by-play. You can listen to it online at thezonerocks.com. Just click on the 107.1 FM logo, or you can listen via the TuneIn Radio app on your smartphone. It's free. Head to the App Store, download it today, and then search for 107.1 The Zone as the head referee talks to head coach Eric Krupe of the Farmington Knights as he wants a little bit more of an explanation, I think, of what happened on that last play. Pretty clear from here. Jackson's onside kick. And Farmington's going to take a timeout, but pretty fair and square the way it looked from up here. Jackson's onside kick. Jacob Taylor, the up man, put his hands on it, tried to grasp the ball and fell to his back as he was hit hard by 3 men traveling at a high rate of speed, and that knocked the ball loose. Jackson then fell on it and recovered it. So it is Jackson ball. Farmington timeout. We'll continue with 48 seconds to play before halftime and 30 seconds next on 95.9 FM.
I love Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
Welcome back. 48 seconds to play after Farmington couldn't recover an onside kick. Jackson gets to take over on offense. Farmington took a timeout to make sure that everybody knew what was going on and kind of explain it. An hour and 4 minutes into this game. Kickoff was right at 7 o'clock. As I believe we're set to go finally. 1st and 10, Jackson on the Farmington 49. Van Even takes a snap, looks to pass, and a pass completed. Number 31, Dean. And he's going to be brought down in on the sack, Nicholas Greco. Greco was all over his man as he was playing a good coverage, but unfortunately Dean made the catch. Jackson's trying to put the hurting on Farmington before they head to the locker room tonight. Van Even takes a snap. He'll get rushed. Van Even will hit his own up man. He'll keep the ball, and Farmington can't make the tackle as Van Even picks up about 9 on that messy play. Van Even actually picked up about 11, so it'll be a 1st and 10 for Jackson. 25 seconds to play before halftime and a whistle timeout. Timeout Jackson, 25 seconds to play before the half, and they lead 24-0 over the Farmington Knights. And they've got a 1st and 10 on the 9-11 yard line. We'll continue in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Hi, this is Stacy with Sudden Loan Company. Summer is drawing to an end, but there's still time for some home improvements, trips, or maybe some work to get the car ready for winter. Whatever you need cash for, just call Sudden Loan Company. We can give loans up to $3,500 and get you in and out in a hurry. Give Sudden Loan Company a call in Park Hills at 431-6504 or any of our other locations, Farmington, Ironton, or Festus.
You might as well be walking on the sun.
25 seconds to play before halftime. Jackson looking to score once again before they head to the locker room. Playing on Farmington's 11-yard line. They took the timeout so they can try to ensure some points here. After the bad play by Vandeven, he was able to make a good play out of it. He bobbled, hit his own up man, and then continued and gained 11. A 1st and 10 on Farmington's 11-yard line now. Vandeven takes the snap. Play clock running. Vandeven into the end zone, and I think he may have crossed it. He did. Dante Vandeven, for the 3rd time tonight, puts it in the end zone for the touchdown. Ran it in for 12 yards. And we'll wait the extra point from number 20, Ty Crowden. After, if you're just tuning back in, if you went to the bathroom, you missed a lot. Farmington missed an onside kick, and it was recovered by Jackson, and then right away they get all the way down 50 yards and into the end zone. The hold is there by Taylor. It's a wobbly kick up in the air, and it kind of goes, yep, it does. A sloppy kick, and Jackson's had some luck on their side tonight. 19 seconds to play before halftime. Your score, Jackson 31, Farmington nothing. Will continue for the kickoff in 30 seconds after this on 95.9 FM.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
Welcome back, Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School on Friday night, the 13th, 2013. Aaron Cox on your radio, 95.FM, Froggy 96. And, you know, I was a little bit worried because earlier this morning I woke up in Midtown Manhattan, spent a week in New York City with the Girls of Innovative Force, and also got to visit the 9/11 Memorial on 9/11. And it's amazing to come back here and be a part of Friday Night Football. Glad to be home. So we'll see if Farmington will make the mistake again as Crowden will put the leg into it. Long end over, and this time fielded by Smith at the 10. Smith takes a block from Bond, and he's not going to get much progress, maybe about 12 yards. 12 seconds left to play before halftime. 31-0 your score. We'll get some updates from our other ball games in progress. On AM 1450, the Fredericktown Blackcats at Park Hill Central. Dave Ward on AM 1450. We'll get an update on that game. You can tune in. And North County on the road in week number 3, taking on the DeSoto Dragons after they lost at home last week against Park Hills. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone with Eric Atnett bringing you live play-by-play action. And a flagging on the play as the ball was snapped. We'll wait for the preliminary signal here. I believe it was a penalty against the Knights and an offsides on Farmington. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Farmington hasn't committed very many penalties of the night. So far, they're at number 3. So a 1st down and 15 to go. Knights on their own 20-yard line. And with 12 seconds to play, looking for a long pass play here. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond up the center, he's going to be wrapped up, no gain. And that will just about do it. And we played our first half. Head of the locker room, the visiting Jackson Indians lead the Farmington Knights 31-0. It's halftime here in Farmington. Stay tuned, folks. Your chance to win with their Branding Iron Barbecue and Spokes Pub and Grill halftime giveaway. I'll tell you more about it coming up in just 3 minutes on 95.fm, Froggy 96, and worldwide at froggy96online.com. Stay. Back here at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School as Jackson has returned to the field and has done their warm-ups. And we're just now seeing Farmington finally coming out of the locker room. Must have had a lot to talk about as a score of 31-0 will fire up a coaching staff in the locker room at the halftime. I'm sure they had an earful for this team tonight. A lot of discipline and a lot of things that need to be worked on. And we'll see just how well they connected with these kids and these athletes. It'll say it in the second half. Either they'll continue down this path or maybe they'll turn things around here at home. Week number 3, high school football across the state of Missouri. And third quarter, Park Hill Central at home still beating out Fredericktown. A score of 19-0. Almost forgot that we have a couple gift certificates to give away. The Branding Iron Barbecue Company and Spokes Pub and Grill have gave us some gift certificates to give away. I know our Branding Iron Barbecue Company is worth $10. That's good towards all kinds of yummy things. You could get a great lunch, healthy dinner, and much more. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take caller number 12 right now. Be caller number 12, 573-701-9590. And you can win a $10 gift certificate to the Branding Iron Barbecue Company. Give me a few minutes and we may wait until the third quarter to do our Spokes Pub and Grill. We'll wait to see how long Farmington needs to warm up. But again, the Branding Iron Barbecue Company. And as we have a helicopter landing at Parkland Hospital, Aerovac Life Team coming in for a landing this evening across the football field here at Farmington High School. Again, caller number 12, 701-9590. And my producer, Brad, just loves when I give a high number. You know, he's lucky I don't do caller 96, you know what I mean? He didn't think that was nearly as funny as I did, though. On your radio and online, 95.fm and froggy96online.com as Farmington's just about done with their warm-ups. We'll take another 60-second timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for the kickoff. Jackson deferred in the first half, and they'll receive the ball, and we'll do it in 60 seconds on 95.fm, Froggy 96 Country.
Wrapped well and done right, my kind of store. They sell the kind of shoes and boots that I'm looking for. I know they're gonna fit right and have a lot of style. They're gonna feel so out of sight and last a long, long while. For the best shoes and boots, it's plain to see. Craft well and done right.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431-5200. Website, crystalheating.com.
Welcome back to Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School, week number 3 after the halftime. Farmington will kick the ball to Jackson, who won the coin toss and elected to defer to the second half. 31-0 your score. Next week in week number 4, Farmington on the road to take on Sykeston. The Bulldogs in week number 1, they are right now 2-0. Week number 1 at Charleston, they beat out Charleston a final of 24-6. At home last week, Sykeston beat out New Madrid County Central 29-0. And tonight, Sykeston is at Dexter. So Farmington will have to take the 2-hour drive down south to Sykeston next week in week number 4. And our winner, our Branding Iron gift card, Miss Judy Myers. I know who exactly she is. Thanks for listening, Judy. And I've got a gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill coming up to give away as well. Jackson next week plays at Poplar Bluff. Poplar Bluff playing Cape Central tonight. And the kickoff from Farmington in the air, and we're underway in the second half. A high kick fielded into the end zone and then out of bounds. So Jackson will play on their 20-yard line here as we begin the second half. On your radio, 95.fm, Froggy 96, and worldwide at froggy96online.com. Glad to be a part of your Friday night, and thanks for joining us. Remember, you can watch this game on our television station, kdkz18.com. If you have television and have an outside air antenna, you can get our over-the-air signal anywhere in southeast Missouri on channel 18.1. As Van Even takes a snap. Pass in the center. Goes to number 19. That'll be Davis. Davis has a little bit of running room, and he's up to the 35. 15-yard pass completion and a run for Davis of Jackson. Garrett Duncan, number 47 for the Knights, in on the tackle. Underway here in the second half. No huddle offense, says Jackson, and he'll hand it off to number 31. That is Dean. LaShawn Dean in on the carry, but a flag on the play. We'll wait to see the official call. Looks like it could be a face mask. Jacob Cluck in on the tackle. The penalty is on Farmington, and it is. Jackson has committed 2 face mask penalties of the night, and Farmington now committing their first. 15-yard penalty. Comes with 11:38 to play, third quarter. A face mask looks like is actually just a 5-yard penalty here, so not considered a personal foul. So it's a second and 2. Van Even takes a snap, goes over the top. Davis bobbled it and nearly lost it. It was nearly intercepted by Duncan. Incomplete pass to Duncan, or excuse me, to Davis of Jackson. Makes it a second down and 2 to go. Week number 3 high school football. Farmington trails 31-0. Jackson Indians take the lead as Van Even and the Indians on offense. Van Even's going to hold the ball up to the 50. 45 to the 40. And he's going to pick up 21 yards on that play for the quarterback, Dante Van Even. Van Even has 2 touchdowns of the night. Marked at 3. 1 in the first, 2 in the second. First 10 from the 40. Van Even takes a snap, looks around, pass play. Near side, number 5, Taylor Henson, and he's got running room. Down to the 15, he avoids 2 tackles and then brought down by number 79. And on the tackle, Johnny Barton. There to make the assist, number 37, Colin Hoyt. As Farmington's having a hard time containing this Jackson offense, as haven't seen many changes on defense here in the second half. The defense got to be worn out as they played much of the first half here. 31-0 your score. Van Even, 3 wide to the right, 2 out the left, takes a snap, looks to pass, goes to number 31, and he bobbled it. The intended receiver, LaShawn Dean, just made the left turn over his shoulder. The ball was there, but the hands weren't good enough to catch it. So he'll bobble it. It'll bring up a second down and 10 from the Farmington 13-yard line. Friday night football, week number 3. Van Even takes the snap again. 3 wide to the right. He's going to have to get out of trouble. He avoids 1 tackle. He'll keep it for himself up to the 10 and be down around the 8-yard line. Garrett Duncan in on the tackle for Farmington. Brings up a 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Jackson Indians. Van Even and the Indians line up 3 wide right, 1 far left. Takes the snap, hands off to the tailback, number 19, Dominic Davis. Nick Clark in on the tackle. Jacob Clark in on the tackle for Farmington. 9:45 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 4th down and 4. Van Even takes the snap. Hands off to Davis. No, he keeps it. Van Even up to the 2. Looks like he could have the 1st down, though. Indians had a chance for a 1st down at the 3, and it looked like he got down to the 2. Might have to break out the binoculars on this one. It's a 1st down for the Indians. Van Even got it just across the 3-yard line. 3 wide left, 2 far side right. Takes a snap, pass into the end zone. Davis, touchdown. Dominic Davis in the end zone for a quick pass. Went for about 4 yards. As we await the extra point from number 20, Ty Crowden. 9:17 to play here in the 3rd quarter. As Davis made that last pass completion. As we wait the extra point, hold is there by Hinson, and the extra point is there and good. 9:17 to play, 3rd quarter. 38-0. Jackson over Farmington. Will continue here live on 95.FM, Froggy 96, and the kickoff in 30 seconds next.
If you're thinking about building, remodeling, or having any project in your future, check out Farmington Building Supply. Stop by and you'll find everything you need for the do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor. From start to finish, we'll have the supplies you're looking for along with the experience and information you want. If it's paint you need, check out our new paint department. Do It Best Quality Paint line is one of the fastest growing private brands in the industry. Our best look self-priming interior or exterior paint carries a lifetime warranty, so you'll know they'll stand the test of time beautifully. At Farmington Building Supply, we have what you need in lumber hardware and Do It Best quality paint. Stop by today. Farmington Building Supply on Karsh Boulevard in Farmington.
After the offense just keeps answering for Jackson, one right after another. The second half underway, and with 9:17, a 4-yard pass into Dominic Davis makes it 38-0 as we await the kickoff from Jackson. Indians tonight, and tonight it's all Indians here at Farmington's Hale Memorial Stadium and Jack Richardson Field. As Crowden puts the right foot into it, a long end-over-end kick, fielded by Bond, and he's across the 20 and down at the 25. 25-yard line is where Farmington's offense will start things here with about 9 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. 38-0 your score. An hour and 44 minutes into this contest. Wait to hear from our games and any updates coming out of Park Hill Central as they held the lead over Fredericktown. Last score in the 3rd quarter that we had was Park Hill Central 19, Fredericktown nothing. So here we go, second half, Farmington on offense. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond goes to the right side, tried to angle up, and then he's going to be brought down for a gain of about a half a yard. Running clock takes us to about 8 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Farmington back on the offense for the first time here in the second half. Boehm will look like he was going to line up under center. Now he's got Duncan to his left, Bond to his right, Two wide to the right, one to the left. Duncan will take the handoff. He'll get a little bit of a forward progress and then be met hard by Davis and number 15, Dylan Versman. .7:22 to play. Third and 3. Bain takes a snap. Looks to the wide right. He's going to find number 48. That'll be Trevor Keith. Keith makes the complete pass and a first down for the Knights. It's a pickup of 8. Under 7 minutes now to play in a running clock here in the second half. Farmington playing on their own 43-yard line. Bame's got 3 to the right, and he'll hand it off to Bond. Bond up to the 50. Ball on the ground, I believe. And it is a fumble on the play for Farmington. Jackson recovers. The punter and kicker, the man on the ball, recovering it for Jackson, Ty Crowden. And it's a first down after the turnover on Farmington. Jackson will be playing at their own 48-yard line. 6:17 to play here in this quarter. Farmington last week with some luck against Trinity Catholic. A final of 25-13. Lost in week number 1 here at home against Festus, a final of 70-27. As Van Even takes a snap and a whistle after the ball was snapped. Flag on the play. False start on the offense. False start on the Indians will back him up. 5-yard penalty. Indians playing on their 44-yard line. It's a first down and 15 for Jackson with 5:40 to play here in the third quarter. Jackson up 38-0 over the Farmington Knights. Van Even puts Davis in motion, hands it off to Davis. Davis angles left, right up the straight, and then is brought down, but he'll pick up about 4. Trent Weidman in on the stop for Farmington's defense. Also in on the play, number 62, Jacob Cluck. Our broadcast tonight made possible by Renee Murphy, Attorney at Law, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, Mario's Italian Eatery, Hood's Discount Home Center, Grand Rental Station Party Plus, as Van Even takes a snap, looks to pass, goes center of the field at the 38. Davis is on his feet, and he gets down to the 37 and then brought down. Tim Brady in on the tackle for Farmington. Davis is going to pick up about 15 and a first down. First and 10 on Farmington's 37-yard line, and a quick pass over here to the right side. Intended receiver number 11, DJ Hauer. Hoyer was not able to complete the pass. Running clock takes us to 4:20 to play here in the third quarter. Remember, you can watch this game coming up Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock on our television station, KDKZ, and online. You can watch it via your home computer or your smartphone at KDKZ18.com against that scheduled time after a bad snap as Van Even recovers and a long pass play barely over the head and out of bounds of Davis. Giving chase number 86, Hunter Corcoran, and number 22, Chris Smith. Davis had it over his head and out of bounds. Wouldn't have been able to pull it in. Good attempt, though. Park Hill Central up over Fredericktown right now, 25-0. Rebels over the Black Cats on your radio, 107.1 FM. Is North County and DeSoto. Last update we had was 21-14 score from DeSoto. Raiders on top of the Dragons and a whistle stoppage. Whistle, timeout. Timeout for the Indians, and it comes with 3:20 to play in the third quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 95.9 Froggy 96.
Wrapped well and done right, my kind of store. They sell the kind of shoes and boots that I'm looking for. I know they're gonna fit right and have a lot of style. They're gonna feel so out of sight and last a long, long while. For the best shoes and boots, it's plain to see. Craft well and done right works for me.
Back in Farmington, Missouri in the third quarter after Jackson takes a timeout. Right now, 38-0 your score, 3:20 to play in this contest. Now, Jackson last week lost at home. Vianney beat out Jackson 52-27. Here in week 3, Jackson playing Farmington up 38-0. Now watch out. Farmington plays Vianney in week number 8. Farmington plays at Vianney in week 8, so if Vianney beats out Jackson last week at home 52-27 and Jackson's beating Farmington 38-0, you hate to see what the outcome of that week number 8 game is going to be unless you see a dramatic difference in this Knights team this year. Van Dieven takes a snap. Pass nearly intercepted but intended for Davis. Giving chase was Hunter Corcoran. Broken up and out of bounds, but he wanted it. Looks like it kind of tipped off his fingers and looks like he's in a little bit of pain. That's never good when you get a high-moving, fast, spiraling ball that just clips the finger and then bends it backwards. That's always a painkiller. As we pick up a 4th and 10. Van Dieven, right side, goes to number 26. That'll be Miller. Miller up the center of the field, down to the 20, and a first down. Garrett Miller for 12 yards and the first down. Trent Weidman in on the tackle. .2:15 and counting and a running clock after a Jackson first down. Jacob Cluck in on the tackle as a gain of about 3 yards in the play from Miller. North County and DeSoto now tied at 21 apiece. Third quarter. Action on 107-1 The Zone. Van Dieven takes a snap. He didn't have anywhere to go to, and you wouldn't believe it, but from 15 yards, Van Dieven, after a bad snap, bobbled it and then tried to recover. He had nobody open. He runs far side left, angles and tries to dive to the end zone, but he was just short. This ball is on the 1 foot line. If there was such a thing, that's where it would be. The nose of the football is on the end zone, but he just didn't make it. First and goal, Van Dieven hands off, making the nearly, not sure if he got it or not, the man giving chase. Wait to see who's getting up from the bottom of the pile. That's Miller. Miller was stopped though. He came from the left side, took the handoff, and then angled right side. Tried to cut up the center of the field and then just couldn't quite do it. Second and goal. As Seltzer takes the quarterback position. Ball on the ground, and we'll wait to see who has it. Seltzer looked like he dove on it, and I'm not sure who had the ball. Fumble was recovered by Jackson, so no luck there. Third quarter action, down to 19 seconds to play on a running clock. 38-0 your score as Jackson's trying to enter into the end zone here. Ty Seltzer into the quarterback position. On his left side, number 26, Garrett Miller. Seltzer takes a snap, fakes it to Miller, tries to go up the middle, but he's met hard. Trent Weidman on his hips pulls him down. And that will end the third quarter. Farmington's defense holding strong or trying to eliminate the possibility of some more points here for Jackson at the end of the third. 38-0 your score. Jackson on top of Farmington. We're back for the fourth quarter coming up in 60 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked zita to their hand-tossed pizza dough, you'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
And welcome back, Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School. On your radio, 95.9 FM is Froggy 96. Your chance to win a gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill is right now. Caller number 196. No, I'm just kidding. My producer is likely screaming at the top of his lungs. But I do have a Spokes gift certificate that we'd like to give away. Be caller number 6 right now, 701-9590. Again, caller number 6, a gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill. As Van Dieven tried to go into the end zone, making the connection to Taylor Hinson just wasn't a possibility as it was underthrown. And a turnover on downs for Jackson. Weren't able to get it into the end zone for the touchdown. 11:45, a running clock here in the fourth quarter as Farmington takes over on the offense. Now, this is awfully dangerous for Farmington. We saw them in this position before where they were in their own end zone taking the snap, and a safety is what started the scoring in this game back in the first quarter. So this becomes very dangerous for Farmington as Bame lines up. Duncan takes the handoff. Duncan going to try to get across. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards and not much. He'll be brought down for a gain of about 4. Farmington on a 2nd and 6 as Duncan picked up about 4 on the play. Bame takes the handoff, gives it to Bond. Bond, left side, a little bit of running room, and he's down at the 11. Maybe close to a first down. I think he's going to be shy. Looks like the spot's going to be right around the 11-yard line. He needed the 12 for the first down. So it's a 3rd down. 3rd and a long one for Farmington. Bame takes the snap. Looks like he tried to keep it himself. Not sure if he's going to get across. Farmington fighting for every yard here tonight and getting little results. Could need to take an official timeout for measurement. Not sure if he got any yardage on that or not. Looks like they're going to call it a 4th down and inches. Nope, they're going to officially. Looks like Farmington's going to have to switch it up quickly as the punt team runs on the field. Now they're saying it's a 1st down. Punt team back off, 1st down, as they'll get it right here in a second. So the official said it was, in fact, a 1st down as Farmington thought they were going to measure. They kept the defense out, punting team run on, and then all of a sudden the official calls it a 1st down. So running clock takes us to 9:17. As Bame looks off the left side. 3 wide receivers out to the right side, 1 to the far left. He's got Bond on his right. He takes a snap and a flag. Flag and a delay of game, I do believe, is a call on this one as a long 25 seconds ticked off the clock. Delay of game will bring it to 9:02. It'll be a first down and 5 for Farmington after the 5-yard penalty on the delay of game. 38-0. Farmington trails Jackson here in week number 3. Next week they're on the road to take on the Sykeston Bulldogs. 4 receivers to the right. Looks for a quick pass. Finds number 48. That'll be Trevor Keith, and Keith is brought down hard. Probably a no-gain play there. A hard hit by Jackson. It'll be a second down. A loss of a yard, I do believe. Looks like we're going to do a second down, 17 to go. Farmington's going to line up with 4 wide receivers to the right side. 1 to the far left. Huge open gaps and near the end zone. Boehm takes a snap, quick pass, and Bond couldn't put his hand on it at the 10-yard line. It would have been a 10-yard pass from Boehm to Bond, and he couldn't come up with it. The screen not complete. Third down, 17. Farmington's offense is getting no forward progress. The Jackson defense has shut them out tonight here at home. 3rd and 17. Farmington, and Boehm takes a snap. He's in his own end zone. He nearly gets out of trouble, and he's going to get sacked at the line of scrimmage. He got back out of the end zone quickly as he knew what was going to happen, and here comes the punt team quickly onto the field. One bad news after another. And we have some updates on 107-1 The Zone. North County on the road to take on DeSoto. Right now they lead 29-21. Again, North County up 29-21 on 107-1 The Zone. And a final from Park Hill Central. The Rebels beat out the Fredericktown Blackcats 25-0. That game was heard on AM 1450. You can probably hear Coach Henson and Dave Ward with the post-game thoughts here in just the next couple of minutes. Ball fielded around the 30. Ball loose. It hit a man, and now it's on the ground. It's a pile right around the 20-yard line. Jackson thought that they had it fielded at the 30. Somebody dove forward, and it looks like Farmington recovered the punt. First down for the Knights as they were in trouble. A 4th and 17 situation had made them punt it. Jackson, with a mistake, tried to field the ball quickly and tried to return the run, but some sloppy handwork made the ball loose on the ground, and Farmington will recover. So it's a 1st and 10. Farmington on the 20-yard line with 6:12 to play in this ball game. Farmington takes a snap. Boehm off to Bond. Bond up to the 25 to the 30. Down at the 32-yard line. Bond picks up 12 on the play and makes our clock at 6 minutes. Again, a final. Park Hill Central over Fredericktown 25-0. And in the fourth quarter, North County's up 29-21. That game in progress on 107-1 The Zone. Boehm again off to Bond. Bond with a little bit more forward progress. He's going to pick up 8. His last run went for 12. And this is what Farmington's needed to see all along. He's gotten 20 yards on the last 2 plays as Braden Bond adding up some yardage now. Again, Bond takes a snap. He's got a hole again. He's up to the 49. Braden Bond on another first down carry. Give him 9 on that one. It's a Farmington first down, and it comes with 5:07 to play in this contest. A no-huddle offense. Farmington back on the ball at the 49-yard line. Running clock as Jackson leads it 38-0. You hate to see Farmington get shut out. They're looking for any points they can tonight. Boehm takes a snap. Keeps it for himself this time. He goes to the right side. He's down to the 35 and runs out of bounds at the 34. Boehm in on the carry. He's going to pick it up for the first down for Farmington. He'll pick up 16 on the carry. Farmington down on the Jackson 37-yard line. Boehm lines up, hands off. No, he quickly goes out to the right side. Trevor Keith spin moves. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's going to go out of bounds. He'll pick up probably 7 on that play. Trevor Keith with the pass completion. Boehm fired parallel with the line of scrimmage off to Keith, and again, Keith picked up about 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2, Farmington. Boehm hands off to Bond. Bond's got the first down and then some. Bond across the 20 to the 19. Braden Bond with another first down as Farmington all of a sudden has a look-alive kind of offense here. This is the most action we've seen out of Farmington the entire game. The entire game has not looked like this. Little screen pass, left side. This time it goes to number 5. That's going to be DJ Hardy, and Hardy goes out of bounds right at about the 17-yard line. It'll be a gain of about 1.5, 2 yards. Give him 2 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 8. Farmington playing on Jackson's 15. 2nd and 8. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond's got a little bit more running room, and men try to take him down. This time he's going to pick up only about 3 on the play. Running clock takes us to 2:47. Farmington to try to put any points on the board tonight. This most likely their one and only chance. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to Bond. Bond then again across. He may have enough for a first down. It is. Bond picks up 4 and a first down for the Knights, and it comes with 2:21 and counting. Running clock, a 1st and goal for Farmington, the first time they've had this opportunity. Boehm takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Bond. He's going to run it up the middle. End zone, touchdown, Farmington, first time tonight. And it comes with 2:06 to play in the 4th quarter. Quarterback keeper, number 15, Justin Boehm. And Farmington finally seeing some points tonight. Not a complete shutout here at home. Alex Van Staven will attempt the extra point. There to make the hold will be Connor Forsyth. The hold is there. Kick is up. Split it even. 2:06 to play, 4th quarter. 38-7 as Farmington finally puts some on the board, but it's a little too late in this contest. We'll continue with the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431-5200. Website, crystalheating.com.
And we're back here at Hale Memorial Stadium, Jack Richardson Field on the campus of Farmington High School on a Friday night, week number 3. Farmington's offense just came alive after they got a lucky break and drove the ball 80 yards. It took them about 4 minutes of clock time, but they did it, and they put some points on the board tonight. 38-7 is your score. 2:06 to go before the end of this contest. As lining back to kick off is Braden Krause for Farmington. We'll see if they'll attempt an onside kick. Nope, he puts his leg into it. It's a long end-over-end kick that bounces into the end zone. Jackson will field it at the 20-yard line to begin their offensive drive here in the 4th quarter. The quarterback keeper by Justin Boehm may be the only points tonight that Farmington sees, as they have not been a contender tonight playing Jackson, who was beat out last week at home against Vianney, a final of 52-27. In the 4th quarter here at Farmington, it's 38-7. And Farmington plays Vianney in week number 8 at Vianney. As the quarterback, Seltzer, hands off to number 7. That is Tristan Thiel. And a gain of about 4 on the play. Minute 45 to play in this contest. On your radio and online. Farmington next week at Sykeston taking on the Bulldogs. Seltzer hands off this time. It's going to be to number 12, Lucas Hewage. Excuse me, that'll be number 27, Ben Motti. So a gain of about 3 that go around for the Jackson Indians. It'll bring a 3rd down and 1 to go. Jackson on their own 28-yard line. Under 60 seconds to play in this contest. Jackson puts a man in motion. It'll be Amati, but this time it'll hand off to the tailback. Coming up through the line, number 7, Tristan Thiel. He's got a little bit of running room, and he's brought down at the Jackson 43-yard line. 14 yards for Tristan Thiel. Brings up a 1st and 10 for Jackson as this game nears the end. 46 seconds to play. Again, a final from Park Hill Central as Fredericktown was defeated on the road in week number 3, a final of 25-0. The Rebels beat out the Blackouts again 25-0. That game heard on AM 1450. Seltzer takes a snap, hands off, Thiel again. Thiel up to the 50, to the 47. Tristan Thiel, just a junior, or excuse me, just a sophomore, picking up 8 on that carry. So went for 12, now 8. He's gone 20 yards in the last 2 plays as Tristan Thiel, as we're down to our last 5 seconds. And that will do it. Farmington in week number 3 defeated, a final of 38-7. The only points coming just moments ago from Justin Boehm on the quarterback keeper, as Farmington showed the best progress in the 4th quarter on that last drive, but they did give it some effort and were not completely shut out here at home tonight. 38-7 your score. The final here from Farmington. Next week, Farmington on the road taking on the Sykeston Bulldogs. We'll talk to head coach Eric Krupe of the Farmington Knights, get his thoughts and where his Knights now sit in week number 3 and how they progress from here on out. That's coming up on the postgame show, 95.FM, Froggy 96.
This has been Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18. Be sure to watch it anytime at kdkz18.com.